Hello everyone, welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Trina brought a video game for her and Curtis to play at Curtis and Portia's place. Portia's phone rang, and she explained that she needed to take a break. Trina mentioned the Savoy after Portia departed, and she encouraged Curtis to return to work. Curtis raised reservations before inquiring about Trina's life. Trina was ecstatic as she told Curtis about Spencer's planned trip to Manhattan. Trina went on to say that she hadn't told Portia about the trip and that she had reservations about telling Portia. Curtis stated that the most crucial factor was Trina's feelings towards Spencer. "I think I'm in love with him," Trina said gently. Curtis inquired as to whether Spencer shared his sentiments. Trina stated that neither she nor Spencer had revealed their feelings for one another. "Perhaps I'm not ready to say, 'I love you' yet, or perhaps I'm waiting for Spencer to say it. I'm not sure," Trina mused. Curtis inquired if Trina had any reservations about Spencer. Trina made a shaky motion with her head. "I have no doubts. At times, I'm just impatient, irritated, and disappointed." Trina said, "He just does the stupidest things, but then he also does the sweetest things." Curtis claimed that he wasn't a fan of Spencer at first, but that his feelings had changed while they were in Greenland. Curtis remarked on how Spencer lit up whenever Trina entered the room. Trina stated that she had grown to believe she could rely on Spencer emotionally over time. Curtis described Trina and Spencer as coming from two different worlds, and he compared their origins. Spencer, according to Trina, was not like most wealthy men. Curtis inquired about Trina's reaction to Essen's presence in Spencer's life, as well as Spencer and Essen co-parenting a child. Trina recognized that there was still a lot she didn't know. Trina stated that no one could predict the future. Curtis agreed, citing his paralysis and the death of Epiphany as examples. "Sometimes you've just got to live in the moment," Curtis suggested. "So, Curtis, what do you think? Is this my chance?" Trina inquired. As they stood behind the bar at the Savoy, Marshall and Anika grumbled that it was the club's slowest night in months. Selena, on the other hand, arrived in a cocky spirit, introducing a buddy named Zayn. Selena mentioned a new club that had opened downtown, and she boasted that it was always packed. Marshall should reconsider Selena's offer to acquire the Savoy, according to Selena. After Marshall flatly declined, Selena said that the club was no longer the same without Curtis. Selena informed Zion that it was best to leave Marshall alone, and she smiled as she walked away. Portia appeared a short while later. Portia claimed that Anika had phoned her about an emergency at the club, and she had inquired about the situation. According to Anika, there was tension between Marshall and Selena during their chat. Anika warned that Selena was not to be trifled with. Portia concurred, adding that Marshall was unaware of Selena's risk. Ned/Eddie and Olivia made an appearance and joked that the Savoy was a ghost town. Marshall approached, and he and Eddie discussed music. Eddie became ecstatic when he told Marshall about the music he had been working on. Marshall offered to give his clarinet to the cause. Eddie stated that he might accept Marshall's offer. Marshall urged Eddie to perform the song the following week at the Savoy. Marshall agreed that the Savoy audience was slow, and he suggested that the return of Eddie Main to the stage would be precisely what Curtis needed to feel like returning to work. Marshall urged Eddie and Olivia to consider his proposition. After Marshall departed the dinner, Eddie remembered Marshall referring to Olivia as Eddie's beautiful date. Eddie inquired whether Olivia believed the two were on a date. Anika brought drinks, and Eddie and Olivia raised a glass to Marshall's invitation to play at the Savoy. Marshall tried to persuade Portia that he would not let Selena buy the Savoy. Cody discovered a vial of deadly prescription tablets in the coat he took from Montague during the escape from Ferncliff in the cottage in the woods. Montague had planned to give Sasha the tablets before she escaped, according to Cody. Sasha inquired whether Cody, Dante, and Sam believed Montague had plotted to murder her. Dante acknowledged that it was plausible. Sam was curious about Montague's idea. Montague, according to Dante, could face criminal malpractice and attempted murder charges. Sam inquired as to how the four of them could prove Montague's culpability, noting that it was their word versus Montague's. Sasha realized Montague had never given her a prescription for medications, and she cursed herself for ever having trusted Montague. Cody and Dante tried to reassure Sasha that she wasn't to blame. Cody was the sole person facing criminal accusations, according to Sasha, and she pondered how the gang could prove Cody's innocence. Dante mentioned Mac, but Cody was skeptical that the gang could rely on Mac's generosity. Sam requested Cody to give her and Dante 24 hours to decide out what they should do next. Sam vowed that she and Dante would contact each other the next day. Sasha and Cody expressed gratitude to Sam and Dante for their assistance. Sasha stated that once Sam and Dante went, all she and Cody could do was wait to see what Sam and Dante discovered. Cody mentioned another possibility for him and Sasha to consider. "You and I could just disappear," Cody proposed. Sonny and Dex met with Hume, a middle-aged pikeman employee, at Sonny's office at Pozzuolo's. Hume took out a briefcase and handed the contents to Sonny as an apology. There were significant sums of money in the suitcase. Sonny inquired whether the money was actually for an apology or a down payment on another transaction. Hume referred to the money as a peace offering, but Sonny bluntly refused to accept it. Sonny demanded that Hume track down the leak in the pikeman group that had attempted to imprison him. "Because I am not going to let the feds use pikemen to get me," shouted Sonny. Hume left, and Sonny inquired about Dex's thoughts on what had just occurred. Sonny observed that Dex's mind was constantly racing. Because Dex wasn't the boss, Sonny reasoned, Dex's mind had access to people and places that Sonny didn't. "You want to be able to advance in my world. I need to have faith in your judgment. So, tell me what you see," Sonny instructed. Dex revealed that he suspected Pikeman was running a parallel operation that may be called Rogue. Dex went on to say that he didn't think it made sense for Pikeman to tell the authorities about the company's relationship with Sonny. Dex's revelation impressed Sonny, and he thanked Dex for sharing it. Sonny's best option, according to Dex, was to terminate all links with Pikeman. "Well, isn't that the issue?" "Pikeman isn't going to take no for an answer," Sonny remarked. Sonny went on to say that he had merely bought time with Pikeman during Hume's visit, and that he needed to figure out what to do next. Valentin and Nina watched in shock in the Crimson office, rewinding security tape that revealed someone had slipped into Anna's room. Valentin requested that Nina not show the film to anybody. Valentin walked away, leaving Nina concerned. A knock at the door startled Anna in her Metro Court suite. Charlotte approached Anna and wanted to see Valentin. Charlotte was invited inside by Anna. Valentin came in a short time later. Valentin opened the door to cops from the PCPD after hearing a knock. Charlotte appeared tense. Anna instructed the PCPD to follow standard protocol and to notify her of any findings. Valentin requested Charlotte to use the house phone to book a new suite at the hotel for Anna once the officers had left. Anna inquired as to whether Valentin had been able to gain access to the surveillance footage that Valentin had promised to investigate. Valentin stated that the film from Anna's suite's floor was missing. So someone forged a key card to gain access here, and then they erased the surveillance tape. So they could raid my room, ruin my clothes, and scribble a menacing message on the mirror. Anna remembered. The front desk wanted to talk with Valentin, according to Charlotte. Anna said she'd deal with the front desk, and she suggested Valentin drive Charlotte back to Dante and Sam's penthouse. Valentin agreed, and after escorting Charlotte out of the room, he looked suspiciously at Anna. "Ready, Papa?" Charlotte inquired, a short smile on her face, once she and Valentin were outside in the hallway. Nina was stopped in the Crimson office, staring at the security tape from outside Anna's suite. Nina watched as the individual who had into Anna's room with the counterfeit key card was revealed. Charlotte was the individual. Charlotte, I'm sorry. What exactly have you done? Nina murmured to herself. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.